I just realized how big I was on stream there. Hello, chat. Hope you're alright. I'm just going to double check and make sure that everything is fine here, because my chat doc does not seem to have opened. It appears to be private. I think that's probably why everything's going messed up. Hang on. I don't know why that's on private. There we go. It's public now. Now the question is, will my doc update? No. Oh my god, hang on. God damn it, give me a sec. Okay, I'm hoping here. There we go. I'm hoping here that this is okay now. There we go. Hey Sammy. Yeah, I screwed up that a little bit, so we're gonna just do a double take. And I'll get round to the Mew Mew can today, because I need to test that. I've been super busy cooking stuff. I'm just going to post the link here, and away we go. That moment I'm like smashing post everywhere. So I would have been on sooner, but we'll get to that. Okay, right, let's get back to the live stream. Hello, Greg! Hey, Sammy. So yeah, I'm just doing a bit of a barrier after, like, talking to bakers last night and then trying to come up with an idea for it. I'm just gonna be, like, trying to get the basics of this done and then make it look good, because I need this for a scene. Like, for those who have not seen, recently, I more or less just dropped a massive update list on the entire community, where I was like, okay, this is what I want done. Like, this is what I want done to have the trailer be reflective of the entire project, or to show everybody. And yeah, it was pretty much like I'm trying to get most of the main points or the project in trailer form. So it means me having to, like, go all in on certain aspects and make sure that it's all set up correctly. I just realised with this I need to do a blend here. If I can blend that into the floor, I'll be really happy. I'll have to search up the tutorial for it again. Very similar to how I'm doing the freaking I'm trying to think about it. How I'm gonna be doing the stained glass stuff in, like, the Judgment Hall. I actually still want to go ahead and do that. I've got access to be able to do that now, so finally content I like, says hello. So I really should specify this is the version of the barrier that we see with, you know, Asgore, where Asgore's, like, basically just chilling out. The idea is that this is going to be that version. I just need to tidy it up. I might even just, like, edit the save file so it says that. Yeah, the idea is to, like, tidy this up so that it's all good. Now the thing is, I really should not be doing that, and there should actually be Maybe I can do that and then just... Does that still work the same? Yes, it does. Okay, so the idea being that I want to fade this rock face into it, the same with like here. Because I want this to like look as though it's progressed from the cliff wall around it to like the magical sort of like barrier thing that they've got going on. My English is not good today. I'm just like, ugh. I think it's because I'm too excited, because like I have so many shots to do, some of which are really easy, and some of which aren't. And I'm just like, oh, I can't wait, because I want to try and get as many shots done as possible, like soon, because I just want to really get deep into this. So let's check that. Oh, we're gonna need these too. If I do that and do cliff, and then we'll try and get this done like that. What I want to try and do here is just like merge these in though, so we'll try that now. I just need to figure out where the tutorial was, because I had like a bunch of other stuff on in the background, like Kingdom Hearts music, and I've still got that tab open. I hope I don't get copyright striked for doing that kind of thing. Okay, here we go.
In
this video, this is how you blend materials. Oh, I remember now. So, what I have to do is vertex paint this. This will mean nothing to anybody who doesn't know what vertex painting is. But, essentially I'm going to make like a faded transition. I just need possibly 2 more lines here just to give me a little bit of extra geometry. And then what we're going to do is going to vertex paint, make sure we've got a clear, like, defined colour here. Just give me a sec. Yeah, we're going to do blue and then red. Just making sure that I've done the right thing, like, for setup here, because I don't want it to just be really stupid. I think it's mostly in the shaders that we get this done, because we need to apply an attribute to it later on. Yeah, so if I go ahead and say like the entire thing is going to be blue, probably. There we go, then. We'll paint this now. I need to make sure I save that as well. But the fade in here should help. It should be good. We'll do it first so it's all blue, and then we'll go from there. I did the same with the new version of Fallen Down, which looks absolutely fantastic. But because of all the foliage, it lags a little bit. Which isn't too bad, because you just turn the foliage off. Hey, Apocalyptic. I forgot you had your own anime opening. Hey, Average. Hey, Memes. Yeah, we just be chilling. Chilling and working on more stuff. Everything's going, like, really good. The one problem I have at the moment is I keep vanishing from, like, the undernet and stuff. And by that I mean, like, I'll go into VR for, like, a moment on PC mode. And then I'll just, like, vanish again when I'm looking around for people. And I think that's primarily because it's like I don't mean to upset anybody when I'm doing that. It's just the whole thing of I'm, like, really head down in my work right now. So it's like, okay, if I've not found somebody immediately, it's just like, bam, I'm gone, because I still need to work on stuff, because I don't like taking a break with this kind of thing because it can really mess me up. Need to put wireframe on here. I need to redo that anime opening Apocalyptic, by the way. Have you ever tried animating in UE5? No, but I've used UE4 before, and UE4 was okay. But like, UE5 is totally redesigned. It's a totally different beast. Like I was going to, and I was actually looking at it for a little while. I was looking at using it for Immersiontale's new version, but yeah, I ended up skipping that because of how much development I've actually made in Blender. I didn't want to have to like remake the entire project over again in Blender for like the third time. Not Blender, sorry, UE. Plus UE can be, I wouldn't say limiting, but it can just be awkward to work with at times. It's like most tech, you can have like a love-hate relationship with it. And the problem is, it's not like Blender where I actively have like a community of people that I can just go to and be like, so anyway, I got these problems with Blender, or I want to do this, can you help out? Instead, UE's like, you'd have to go on the forums and wait like maybe a week or so for somebody to actually figure out what's wrong or whatever, so I really can't do like stuff easily in UE5 at the moment, although it would be cool to slap everything in like really high detailed and then make like a tech demo or something. But yeah, the whole idea originally behind it was just to use it so I can use like the particle system. Because I think it's nanite? I could be wrong. But yeah, no it's not. It's not now. Nanite is geometry, lumen is lighting, and what was it? Niagara is the particles. You are filled with the power of determination, says Bai. The blue walls are giving me tears of Kingdom Hearts, the Kingdom flashbacks. I was going to say Kingdom Hearts then. Yeah, I'm only doing this because what this does is essentially it tells the texture where I want this. So I can do like red next. And then the idea is that we want the texture to fade in from here. So we go like by but yeah, UE documentation is pretty rough. I just realized that needs to be less. I need to control that more, so it needs to be like there. The whole reason for this, again, is just so I can get these textures to fade in, so that the barrier actually has some sort of like connection to the corridor here, because I'm going to go for like visual trickery with it, where it looks like it's longer than it actually is. Because I think we mentioned this before in another stream, but just to touch on it again a little bit, the whole idea of like the barrier basically creating illusions for anyone that tries to cross it, because it's magic, you know. So like with Asgore, it shows him something that he wants, which is the exit for all monsters, but he can never get that. And then like with Flowey, because he destroys everything, it's just a black void. And then with Asriel at the very end, because they want the surface, it shows them a city. No, it makes sense. Oh, come on now. Let's see. Hey, John. Okay, I just know that PCG is insane. Procedural generation. Yeah, procedural generation is great. Like, the thing is, you can do the same kind of stuff with Blender as well. And, like, the new particle effects that I have from Blender actually made it so I didn't need to get UE5. So that's... I suppose you could say that's kind of a spoiler in terms of you know how good the particle effects are going to look. If I'm there saying, okay, it looks like it could be from UE5. You know, because, like, I mentioned it recently, but I ended up getting some particle effects packs with a little bit of money that I had. And they look so good. Like, I just need to implement them, which is why I did so many fight scenes. As, excuse me, as part of the trailer list of things that I wanted, like, that you know, my idea is to show off in the trailer recently. I basically posted up to everyone and went, this is my plan. This is what I plan on doing for the trailer. And yeah, a lot of it was like fighting, so I can hopefully show off these new particles, including Undyne Spears, because finally I get to have them look like anime effects. So I want Undyne Spears to like appear out of nowhere, Fate style, and then like be slightly crackling with lightning effects when they appear, and then, you know, like they just come out, and it's gonna be cool. Let me just like blue that. Just yeah, I can't wait for this personally, because like I'm hyping myself up because I know how good it looks, or rather how good it can look. I'm just like, come on. I comboed procedural gen. How you doing, John? By the way, I comboed PCG with a chunk loading. Now have infinite generating backrooms. I just realized my my mic wasn't totally close to me. It was like over the other side of where I've got it set up at the moment. Okay, so the idea now is we take the barrier here, and we need to mess around with the shading because it's this is how the barrier works at the moment, and I just need to like combine that with another shader. Hang on. So it'd be the cave one and possibly the floor one as well. The idea is I do a mix shader. Hang on. Right, so I take, say for instance, the floor here would probably be the best one for the moment. Take the floor. You just copy that into the barrier. I'm hoping it doesn't actually mess around with the animation. We copy that in the, and then we'll do the same with the wall. Oh crap, the wall has displacement on it as well. That's gonna be awkward. If this works, I'm gonna be like super happy. I've only done it like once before, so it might mess up, and then I'll be unhappy. And then I'll have to do it off stream because I don't want to embarrass myself. Let's do mix shader. Here we go. Like, no joke, every one of these streams is basically like a speed run now, just trying to get everything done. Let's see. Where's the main one into there, and then maybe another mix and do that to there, and then mix these two. I'm like mixing everything here. Right, and then we need to make sure that that is cut off from there. And then we need to give it an attribute. Hang on. Yeah, it's a color attribute. Oh, come on now. Add. And there we go. Color. Color attribute. Let's see. Oh, hey, Raphael. Yeah, John, I'll be talking to you again later as usual. Dave, hear me out. You give the models and animations and I'll try and make a fully functional Immersiontale in UE5. I can't do that, unfortunately, primarily because not all the models are mine. You know, so it's unfortunately, it's a no-go. I can't do that. I've been entrusted with them. I can't betray that trust, otherwise it will gut me like a fish with the community. And I wouldn't want to anyway. So yeah, unfortunately, that's obviously no offense intended. It's just the whole thing of I really can't do that. This is one of those projects where it's like I've been given that level of trust, and I am not betraying that trust. It would literally just completely gut the entire project from the inside out. And by that I mean like character models and other things. Where'd you get them, though? I got them from various different resources. A lot of the stuff you've seen me make on stream, stuff like levels and things. Yeah, sorry, dude, I didn't know. No, it's fine. I'm not, like, I'm not having to go. I'm more scared, you know, like when somebody asks for something and I can't give it, I'm scared because I'm having to answer a question and I'm like, oh no, you know, because I don't want to make anybody upset. But like, the models specifically are from different members of the community. Some of them are from DeviantArt, some of them are from like Miku Miku Dance, some of them are from Gmod, some of them are from VRC, you know, and it's a load of different resources that put together. Some of them I've commissioned myself. But that's kind of spoiler. Don't mind me, I'm just opening a drink there. But yeah, the reason why I'm afraid when I mention that kind of stuff is because I don't like making people upset. You know, so people are like, dude, I want to do this, it's going to be so cool. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm sorry, I can't do that. I don't like saying sorry to people, you know, and having to turn them down. It's not a thing that I enjoy. Just give me a sec, I'm just trying to figure out how this factor works. Blue? Okay, so it goes into the mix shader and then everything should be fine, I think. Right, let's try. Blue goes into the mix shader that goes into everything else, I think. But yeah, I've always had this subversion for like, no, not subversion, sorry, I've always had this fear of like saying no to people. I really don't like it. Let's try, we're fading. You can see it fading there. Same with that one. We can just about do this. Right, let's... It's getting there, I just need to, like, set this up. Oh, there's a color ramp as well that goes in there. So I can control it that way. Okay, that makes sense. Like... biome, right, and then ramp. Oh, come on. That moment where I'm like almost there with this. Let's check chat. DA, you have my attention. Yeah, I didn't know I was so menacing, says Average. Hey Dave, how you doing? I'm doing good, Damon. Thank you very much. Yeah, we've been trying to look after the baby because, again, she's been feeling sick. For anyone who wasn't in the previous streams, basically our daughter's been sick the past couple of days because she's got a stomach bug. And she's not sleeping very well. And then when she does, it's more or less like the end of the day. She's been throwing up still, and it's not been nice. So we've been keeping an eye on her and trying to, like, get help with looking after her just for a little bit from family friends, while I also do like the cleaning and things. So that's basically been my day, while I then look forward to when she's actually asleep so that we can keep an eye on her, because the other time she threw up in her sleep, which was obviously very scary, and then she ended up throwing up, I think it was like 5 times, and then we were at the hospital till like 3 AM, and then me and Jen were both dead, and then Jen had to get up at like 5 AM because she needed feeding, and I was just flat out. I didn't wake up when Jen went to wake me up, so I was like, oh no, so I felt really guilty about that. But yeah, we were just checking the baby and keeping a constant eye on her at the moment to check and make sure she's alright, you know. But yeah, it's not nice. It's especially worrying because, like, everybody turns around and goes, oh, it's okay, babies always get stuff like this. It's like, yeah, you might say that, but when you're an actual parent, it's totally different, you know, because, like, you react different when you're a parent to when, you know, you're not a parent and you're just, like, giving advice to somebody else or whatever. It's crazy. Ah, there we go. So if I If I do that, then that'll slowly gradient out, I think. Why is that? Because the idea is then I can have this. The idea is the gradient is supposed to be there. Let's try that. Might also be because I don't have enough data. Hang on. Wireframe? Oh, it's still going. Maybe I just texture it and then away we go. Or maybe it's because the actual text is where it actually is. So like if I go like this, and then I go barrier. I forgot I actually have to texture this stuff now. So like for instance with this is the cliff face. I actually need to add a displacement to that. And then we gotta unwrap it, and then I can texture it properly. So let's just get into this and do this part properly. Let's do the floor there, and then we'll just try and see if I can make this work, because if I can, it'll be really cool. I'm comparing this to like the one with Asgore in it, you know, where we optimized New Home, because that actually has the part of the end in here, so I'm like trying to compare. I might even put pebbles in and some other things like I did with the other versions. I don't want it to be too crazy, but I do it like that. Just realized I'm going to need to do the same with the floor here, so I can fade it in. Really should have just like done that with the rest of the floor as well. Just like select that, make it all floor, and then just barrier, and then just file, cube. No, hang on. So that kind of works. Oh, what has happened there? Hang on. That kind of works. I'm still gonna do the fade on the cliffs though. That's actually not the... That's a pain. It's not doing it properly for me. If I go back here, barrier EX, what did I... I had it there, that's fine. Let's just like not do the vertex painting. What I can do is, because this version is just better, I'll just do this and then won't have that idea be fully realized. Like that fade in is just gonna have to go. Unless I do like two separate materials for it. I feel like the material might be a bit too complicated. But at least having the wall there at the end to kind of ground it is gonna be okay. I'm just doing it like really low poly. I really need to like straighten out some of these verts, because even though they look good, it's like when we're looking at it in scene, it's gonna look funky. Oh crap. There we go. Okay, let's check chat. Hey Z! Oh my god. Yes! What digital clay are you doing today? Oh my god. Sorry Z, I forgot. I forgot to re-chat for a moment. So yeah, for anyone that's wondering who Z is in chat, Z is actually the voice actress for for Toriel, Monster Kid, Muffet, and Undyne. Z does a lot of heavy lifting. And yeah, now that I know Z's in chat, it's awesome. Oh my god, I should really go and do one of the Undyne scenes, because like the animations I had for Undyne, yeah, you have practically some of the well, quite a lot of lines. I'm just gonna throw open one of the test animations I'm working on, just so I can show you, because I've been doing some of the Undyne stuff and then it all kind of messed up and I'm getting really excited now. So let me check to make sure that this is saved for a moment. There's a hack job Undyne, and by that I mean just like how I did the model. Here we go. Yeah, so the funniest part was where we have some of the bloopers for some of the characters, but Z's work is fantastic. Seriously, absolutely love it. So yeah, this one, I got this animated and I accidentally overwrote it, but this is basically, I need there to change that, because what's happening is, this is after Undyne does the huge speech, you know, at the top of the crag in Waterfall. Like, I've got her actually animated looking over the shoulder in the top of the crag, and then the idea is that she's gonna call a spear into her hand and then jump off, right? And this is the jumping off point where she's like, ah! She jumps off turns around, jumps off the top, and then comes down like this, right? And I had this animated. It looked really good. I've still got the render of it. I just need to like redo it because I overwrote. But she goes, ah, bam, and then hits the floor like super hard. Well, you had gassed it. I'm not going to. Gas is not in. But yeah, she hits the floor like really hard there and leaves the spear in the floor. And then the idea is I want, instead of her getting up slowly like this, because it breaks the flow of the fight, the idea is I'm going to have her be like that, and then what I'm going to have her do is like reach out, get another spear, and then just immediately dart towards Frisk and the player. So instead of like having this slow thing where I was going to have a scene with like Frisk and the player just be like, no, don't want to fight, and then just have her like slowly raise up like that, and you can see like her eye flare. Instead, we just have it like coming down and then initiating the fight super fast. Because the idea with it is that it's going to be a crazy sort of like melee fight mixed with a shootout because of all the spears that are appearing. But yeah, it was so crazy doing that and getting everything looking good, and then making sure the hair didn't clip through too much, which I think it does in that one. I'll have to see, because like when it goes into the ground about there, that's when I left it so that the hair doesn't clip in the full one. But yeah, I love animating this version of Undyne now, because like the previous version was a total hack job. That's why the actual file is called Hack Job Undyne. Because I had to delete like one Undyne model underneath a neck to graft it to the other one. Bam! But yeah, that's gonna be cool when that's done. And then we did have the animation for Frisk for avoiding that. Hang on, where's Frisk? There we go, Frisk back jump. So I don't know whether I've got all of the stuff in this, including the facial features. I don't think, but I had like all the face stuff animated as well. Hang on. Yeah, no, it's not in here. So this is like Frisk looking up at Undyne coming down, and then she goes to hit him and he just back jumps away, and then hits a pebble on the floor and trips, and then goes down. Let's see. If Gaston isn't the villain, isn't Gaston the main bad guy? No, no. Yeah, fan animations aren't canon. Yeah, I really love the idea is that even though this is just like on the spot, what happens is Frisk jumps backwards there and then trips over a pebble with that leg and then falls over. But when I animated it, Frisk looked like really, really shocked in the full version. I'm just unhappy that I accidentally overwrote it. I redid Flowey. So Flowey now looks way better, but I'm not going to show that off properly. If you've seen the screenshots that I posted up, then you'll know Flowey's looking way better. I just showed him from behind because I didn't want to ruin the surprise, because like the render that I have of Flowey is so good, but he also looks like he's hiding behind a blade of grass. Frisk looks cute. Indeed. I try and make Frisk look as good as possible. This is another one thing that I was working on before we get back to the barrier here. This is the bad memories from the freaking True Lab. I need to just see what's going on with the thickness of the mask there, because it really shouldn't be that thick. But the idea is this is going to be like torturing the player and Frisk. Eventually, the idea was to get all of this in geometry nodes so that they were all looking at a central point, and then I could just have them like spookily dance around. So it's kind of working a little bit. I just need to get it done properly because I want them to like slowly appear. Like, where is it? The idea is to like have them just be like bum, 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 just like crazily appear like this, and then just be like, ooh, bad memories. I wonder if I can actually do it a certain direction though, so they appear like in one way. That was just freaky. Is that the memory head attack? Yes, it is. Yeah, Frisk is a human with no canon gender, so you can have Frisk be whatever gender you want. So yeah, that's the bad memory from Memory Head. That's going to be used as like a mental attack later on. I showed that off in one of the trailers as like a concept of it. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of this stuff recently, like I've been saying, I've been putting my head basically straight down in terms of like getting the work done and trying to just focus on getting as much done as I can for this trailer. And in the process of doing that, we also got a lot of Alphys's voice lines done now. I think all of the core is done. I need to check that. But when will we fight Megalovania? That's not happening. But yeah, the whole deal at the moment is we've got a load of Alphys lines done. I think we only need, after the core, it's the True Lab, and then the end where we've got the date scene, and then the final fight with Azrael, and then the surface. So the thing is, the reason why I'm so hyped about that as well is because, oh crap, I just realized tomorrow I've got a VA session with Azrael's voice actor, I think, to try and do the final lines for Azrael, or at least get really close to them. But yeah, Z's been working on Alphys again, and not Z, sorry, Blur's been doing Alphys, and it's been going great. I love the way I got people mixed up because I'm so excited right now. Z, apparently you're doing extra heavy lifting. I'm gonna have to apologize to Blur for that one. But yeah, it's been going really well. We're getting really close to finality, which means that we're getting really close to actually having everything done and being literally just an animation only project, which will be fantastic when that's the case. I need to get in contact again with Frisk's voice actress to find out when I can schedule sessions, because we need to do more stuff for Frisk. And then it's the same with like Kara. I'm leaving Kara's VA till last, primarily because of them reacting to a bunch of things, and yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Finality, Dust Trust reference. No. What I mean is, like, content-wise, when you hear somebody say, like, we're reaching finality, it just means that we're getting to the point where all of the content is done outside of me animating, which is why I'm, like, trying to get everything done. This is still technically part of the core update that I did ages ago, you know, where I was like, for those who don't know, I've been naming the updates after each area that I've needed to do, and technically Hotland is like still in production. Now I've mentioned why a bunch of times, but like we had the Hotland update, then we had the Waterfall update, and this is the core update, which is meant to finish off the very final things, including some areas that I've not ever had or needed to do better, and then doing like slight tweaks to others and making sure everything just looks the best it can, while also getting the other character models that we didn't have before, you know. So it's an exciting time where we're turning around and basically being like, yeah, we're so close to finally being able to turn around and be like, look, it's just animation now. Which then means that if any of this fails, it's all on me and nobody else. You know, I can't just turn around and be like, oh, people didn't give me the audio or whatever. It'd literally be a case of like, dude, if this fails, then it's all on you. You know, so it's scary, but at the same time, it's fun because I can't wait to just dive straight into this and get all these scenes done and try and do this the best it can be, you know, for... You know, not just for like the community as well, but for me, because I absolutely love just like making this stuff try and look the best it can, because it's my final project, you know. It's the final thing I'll ever be working on in this like style of project. So of course I'm like super excited and wanting everything to be the best it can, you know. So it's gonna be so cool. I'm trying to get this to look really well, but it's being a pain. Good job it's only background geometry. Let's do... nuts on the cube. But yeah, the core update will basically feature almost everything, including the demo. Like, I'm already getting behind the scenes footage, or rather I have been getting behind the scenes footage and compiling it from like the streams and other things, and that's going to be interesting because it's like I've said a couple of times, I've actually either not been lucky and not made it into any events that we wanted to get into, like under event, or I've taken us completely out of certain events, like for instance the Undernet archive, or the Undertale archive, which was another event very similar where people were making like fan games and other stuff, and I was gonna put us in that, but the problem is they want everything done for like Halloween, and that's just not feasible. So it might be that I drop this like the very end of the year and just be like, right, everything from now on is animating, hopefully. That's what I'm hoping anyway, because that'd be so cool if we can just turn around and be like, right, next year is just animating. But yeah, it's all fun and games now. And there's the... I love Toriel's eyes there, they look so menacing like that, even though they're not meant to. But yeah, here's the barrier. This is all thanks to Bakers again as well for this. I got turned around to Baker's the other night. I was like, I need a shot of like Asgore in the barrier for the trailer, because it's on my list. I'm like, can you do me a solid and see whether we can like make this up? Is there any way that I can do it super easy? And Baker's is just like, yeah, just do a wave texture and then animate it. And I'm like, wait, what? So I checked it out. And yeah, sure enough, it was pretty easy. I was like, wait, so Bakers has saved my ass yet again for those who don't know, I've mentioned Bakers a bunch of times before. Bakers essentially is in like every VRC or VR chat credits for Undertale, because Bakers has like massive amounts of knowledge when it comes to both VRC and also when it comes to Blender. So it makes it super easy to just go to Blenders and go to Bakers and be like, hey, can you just help out for a sec? You know, so Bakers is a massive part of this project. I think I mentioned it a couple of times, but I also distinctly remember like name dropping them a bunch previously. That's gonna look nice there. You saw the twilight poking through the barrier. Let's see. Yeah. So there's the infinite corridor, which isn't really infinite, but why so long tunnel? It's because of the barrier. I mean, allowed to use other languages. Will Nightbot murder me? You can use other languages. The bouncer's chilling for the moment. Yeah, I need to just check how this is lit. The thing is, I will at least be doing one more pass of the throne room and the judgment hall, and that's purely because I know I want those projection effects to look good. So I'm going to be going in and making them look the best that they can by trying to get the stained glass effect. And if I can get that stained glass effect, I'm going to be so happy. Okay, so we got... I'm looking at like different materials here for the floor. I need to get the floor looking right so that Toriel can look cool in front of it. And then we can light it up in a very cool way. But yeah, I'm super excited for this as usual. Especially because like I'm hoping that everybody really loves the jumping quality. Yeah, I'd advise keeping chat English. It's like, even though I'm like, oh yeah, you can use other languages, I'd advise, for the sake of everybody else, keeping it English. Like, no joke, I'm super, super stoked because of just how much effort has gone into this, you know? It's like I was talking to somebody else before that was on about it, and they were like, dude, I've not seen you in ages, what's going on? I'm like, well, I've been doing my project, and they were like, oh yeah, that's insane how much effort you've put into that. And I'm like, I know, it's crazy, isn't it? So yeah, fun stuff. When I decide to do something, I go all in on it. Base geometry. Characters, Toriel move. And then collection, scenery. New collection, ruins door. Because that's basically what it is. You're a madman, Dave. For reals, the jumping quality will be a good surprise for everyone. The thing is, it's like you've already seen, like, I like trying to give everybody the, as I call it, the magic effect, which is where you pull off something so fantastic or so well that everybody just goes, oh wow, you know, because it's something that they didn't expect. What I'm attempting to do here with the core update and this demo is literally just top the entire project. And by that, what I mean is completely outdo myself like 2 or 3 times. And the reason why I say 2 to 3 times primarily is just because, like, you've seen how much work I put in previously. And it's like, it's a lot of effort. And then it's like, but you've not seen the recent versions where everything looks way better. And I've been dropping like small hints of it here and there. And been like, yeah, this might be what this looks like, you know, but oh my god. The thing is, I don't normally hype my work up this much. normally I'm like, oh yeah, it looks good or whatever. But you know when I'm happy with something, when I don't stop talking about it. Like normally I let the work do the talking, but I'm super excited myself just to see everything and see everybody's reactions, especially because like it sounds really stupid, but a lot of this is just like I've got ideas in my head and I'm like, okay, this would be cool if I execute this like what I'm thinking of, and then I'm like, okay, I'll try it, and if it doesn't work well, then I'm like, oh, that sucks. But if it does work well, then I'm like, oh, this is the best thing ever, you know. So it's kind of funny. Let's try that. The idea being that that should. There we go. That looks like it continues on into the next room. So I just need to, one, light this entrance, and then two, add the souls, add Asgore, add Frisk in here, and maybe add some rubble around the entrance, and then away we go. You're a madman, Dave, says Damon. The best kind of mad. I don't know, I came up with this idea and I was like, yeah, it'd be pretty cool because I like the characters. Next moment, like a year on, and I'm like, so anyway, I've almost got the final sort of look that I want for everything before we start animating. I still think it was funny how somebody asked me not too long ago, they were like, so is it going to be done by Halloween? And I'm like, about that. I can imagine an attempt to make a stripped effect that goes in the distance by using a gradient of 3. So yeah, this is done using a wave shader. Hang on, where is it? So what we've done is we've done a wave texture and then put it on emission as well. And then just scaled it a bit. And then just mapped it and give it a animation on the x-axis. So it just flows through. And funny enough, I was actually tweaking it last night. Was in the process of tweaking it. Because I was like, you know what, I want to try and get it looking as close to the barrier as possible. And yeah, when I tweaked it, the timing is actually incredibly close to the actual original. So, you know, like the one that you'd actually see in Undertale. I ironically, oh no, coincidentally, not using the correct term there, coincidentally got it so the timing is almost 1 for 1. I was just incredibly lucky. So it's, that's nuts, that. Again, I would have never been able to do that without Bakers, so I just need to tweak some of this a little bit, because like I tweaked that before, but I want that back a little bit, and then in a little bit. Just like, I don't want it being so jarring. Thing is, it doesn't matter too much about the unwrapping here. It's just got to kind of look like a rock face for the most part. Because we're only going to see this in the background. I'm just going to have like Frisk walk in and it'd be a crazy transition. Yeah, we got this going on in here, and then I need to just light this. Maybe add some pebbles, which I can do through there in a little bit. I just want to see about this lighting here. So I've got an area light? No, it's a point light. Point light 40. Shadows. Okay. Let's try doing this now. I'm just gonna try lights. Phoebe, you gonna play nice? When will we see Undone? She's already been on a little bit at the moment. Oh boy. Let's go here, and then we go 40. Put that about there. No, that's too much. I've got to kind of match this to the other version, which has custom distance of 40 on it. Okay. And then I can just go. What did I do? The spamming stuff a while ago. Let's do. Let's do that. Fine. Well, okay, if you don't remember it, you don't remember it. It's fine. Let's try internal cave lights. We can try and get those a little bit better later on. And then we'll do door lights. Maybe it was someone else. Oh, okay, okay. Oop. Right, now what I need to do here is rotate that 90. Okay. Right, with that facing there, I'll use that as a way of trying to get the doorway to look okay. Okay, yeah. Potentially. So if I do that, and then do like 40. I'm trying to get a gradient here over the doorway. 80, 100. Nah, it's not working. I just realized that's going to be really hard because of the area. That's going to be awkward. Yeah, I'm going to have to do one light that's pointing back there. She looks like a Dark Souls boss. Oh, Toriel. just put Toriel there and have a laugh. Let's give it the light a little bit of yellow. A bit more about here, and then we'll do radius. We'll do like what, 40? Actually, do 100. Trying to see if I can just get this looking okay. Maybe I can do a spotlight actually and then fade that. That might be better. Hang on. Minus 90. And then we can just blend that in like this. Trying to mesh this in with the rest of the geometry is hard now because of what I've done. Like, it's fine like that. Okay, that's actually not too bad. 120 maybe? The idea being that this should. There we go. Let's say. Okay. So now that that's actually done, that's not too bad for that. What I need to do here is add more scenery and characters. Let's do append. Let's see if I can get the souls. Soul. Have I got the container here? Ah, there we go. Heart container. Collection. That is way too big. Right. These souls need to be a lot smaller. Okay, they need to be more like that. Roughly. And then we can just have all of the soul containers. So let's do that in there, put that in there. Okay. Why is everything black lines? That's mainly because that's the way that it's done at the moment. Hang on. So we need where is it? Oh, there's no. Okay, there's nothing for that. So we'll do. Okay, I'm literally going canon with that there. It's like, yeah, we're having that be Clover's soul. We'll just do that and then I need the containers glass to look better. Container metal. Container lights. Container glass. Really, why did I don't even. So yeah, what I need to do here is put a light inside of that, but I also think I might do that as 10 because I need that glow. There we go. We got the glow a little bit more now. Or, unless I go like stick that at 20. And then for the glass, I think I just need to reflect it more. And I also need possibly 0.08 or 0.1 maybe. Need that to be slightly different. I'll risk tinting the glass there so I can try and get this looking okay. Let's just do shader. Ah, the roughness is 0.1, that's why. 0.1 for the metallics, just to kind of make it look okay. Then yeah, let's try and tint that a little bit more. Oh, even though it's working, it's not showing up yet. Let's see. Oh boy. Okay. Right. I warned I would do this. But this is the last time I have to deal with this crap, hopefully. There we go. So I've now restricted usage of chat. That is not what I wanted to do. Was it the jokes? It's just being silly. I mentioned about it tons of times about people being silly in chat and stuff. And it's just like, dude, I'm not having it, you know. If it goes any further, I'll just restrict chat altogether. It's like, I'm getting sick of the stupid memes, you know. It's like, it doesn't affect me, it affects everybody else. That's why I'm getting annoyed, you know. The best way to put it is, previously, they were asked not to do, like, spam stuff that was annoying in chat. And then I was like, okay, please don't do it again. Please don't do it again. And sure enough, now it's just a different word, but it's still the same spam. So it's just like, okay, you know. Like, specifically, the first time, it was the whole thing of just messing around and just spamming skibbity lots in chat, which is just cringe anyway. And then it's like, okay, guess we'll just see what happens. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. I'll be nice. And then next moment it's like, yeah, nah. So anyway, we're just gonna start pushing buttons by doing the same thing, but just with a different word, you know. So, again, doesn't bother me. At the end of the day, I can just easily just keep editing stuff to the point where if I want, I can just take everything away from everyone. You know, sounds like a really douchey move. All I'm trying to do is stop everybody else from getting annoyed. That was my concern, because the last time this happened, like, most of chat were just like, dude, this just sucks. This just sucks. It's not funny. It's just cringe. You know? So it's like, yeah, I agree. I just have a low tolerance for that kind of thing when it comes to making sure that everybody else is okay, you know, and is enjoying themselves. That's what it comes down to. I need to change that to be more of a... Oh no. And the baby's awake now as well, so... You got it, Jen. Poor baby. Baby's been upset by the cringe. Can you block people? No, because he keeps on using different usernames. These heart containers are looking awesome, says David. Thank you very much. But yeah, don't get me wrong, it's not like... It's not like it's affecting me personally. It's more just the whole thing of like, it's affecting everybody else in chat. And it has been since people brought it up and were just like, dude, this is getting annoying now. So that's where I'm coming from. I'm just like, yeah, if everybody else is getting annoyed, then I'm not happy. No. Because what kind of a person would I be if I just left chat open to be bombarded by that kind of thing? Everything alright, Jen? Let's duplicate that again. Cyan. John says, just some person who wants attention because they ain't getting it anywhere else, potentially. Stop apologizing for once, says Dave. This is average. It's okay. You know. It's like... It's like I don't like being nasty. And I don't like being mean. You know, but like... Forcing my hand like that is never nice. It just makes me feel crap at the end of the day. Like, somebody's getting a joke out of it. Yeah, but... I don't like having to... You know, actually go ahead and be like, oh yeah, somebody can't do this because I said so. If they just act nicely, like I said, then it'd be totally fine. No, it's like, dude, just chill. I've mentioned exactly what the rules are. They're pretty straightforward. They're not even that hard. You know, it's literally just like, just be a nice person. Don't be annoying to everyone else. And instead, it's just like, yeah, nah. You know, I don't get what's so hard about that. Makes me wonder if Toby will ever reveal some world building behind Undertale and why the kids fell into the mountain. More kids fell into the mountain. One after the other, they were like, "Oh, we'll just go up and see what's up the mountain," you know. And then next moment, gone. That reminds me, I need to read the webcomic of Blue Soul. I think it's the Blue Soul or the Cyan one that was done for last Under event. No. Blue Soul. No, I need to lower the... That looks pretty cool so far. Oh, we're getting the... Almost got all of the collection done now. The last one is purple, I believe? And then it's the red one that Frisk has. Eee, happy says Sammy. That reminds me, Sammy, I'll check out your texture in a moment and see whether that worked. You know, the canned one. Yeah, it's purple as the last one. Purple Soul. $20. Then about there. Yeah, and then I just need to lower the value. And then instead of them coming out the floor, they're just going to be there already. Because I feel like it might be better doing it that way, because otherwise then I'd have to have, like, holes in the floor or whatever. Let's try... There we go, I have to... Asgore be like, give me your souls. Oh, can we... That moment where I can move them like that, but not as a group? What? Oh, there we go. Hang on. Now I can move them as a group instead of shift clicking. Okay. Let's see. Have you guys know about Delta Strug? No? Lego Star Wars movie is looking good. Oh, interesting. Anyone have an anticipated movie they're looking forward to? The new Alien one? Right, what we're going to do here as well is we're going to put lights on all of these. What I want to do is have the souls be there in the correct order as well. Have the background be visible, so we got like Asgore up here. And then have the end there be still pretty far away. And how much room is there to actually move around here? Actually, there's quite a lot. Okay, that's good. Okay. Right, so now what we need is, I need a shot of the souls. Just give me a moment. I need to see what order they go in, you see. From, there we go. From order, where is it? It's green on the far left. Actually, I'll take them all like that. And then just... Everyone be like, dude, you don't need to go that far in terms of details. It's like, no, I really do. I really do. I need Asgore to be like... right behind them all. And then we go green. Green, then yellow. Then orange. I love the way I just had these all the other way around. Hang on. Yellow, green, orange. Green, yellow, orange. And then purple, blue, cyan. Purple, blue, cyan. Yeah, so that was right. So all I need to do is take green, orange, and yellow and flip them on the y-axis and then put them like that roughly, and then just go come on, why isn't that? Okay, that's still fine. Okay, there we go. There we go. That works. Let's make sure they're in the floor, yep. Wait, Moody, I'm a genius. Hear me out. Immersiontale, but words. Immersiontale, but live action. Undertale character play some weird games or skip the underground, but you'll see. I did like Alien Resurrection, but it's kind of bad. Yeah, Resurrection was kind of like, Have you tried animating in Scratch? What do you mean, Scratch? Okay, well, let's see. I also need one container here that's completely empty as well for the big showdowns. We'll do 1, 2. I just realized I need. This tune is so good. Don't want to be missing out on one of these containers, so where's that yellow one? Empty. In caps. The best programming language, Scratch. Oh god. Programming animation. Right, so yellow, green. Just making sure that this is okay. That's just so we got enough room to get past them. And then for the empty one, we simply go to that and just delete soul. Is AI political? Yeah, you can discuss AI. AI is fine as a topic. And then we need lights for the souls. New soul lights. Oh, I could animate those as well. Like, I should just animate the souls bobbing up and down in the containers, and then have like particle effects going on inside the containers. Oh, that'd be so cool. Oh, I'm half tempted to do that. There's so many particles going off though. Like, I'm half tempted to see how that would look. Right, let's see. We go light, point light, and then we take that. We go, what is it? Tube, yellow, soul. And we parent that to the, right? And then what we get is this light source that's then being emitted from the actual soul itself. And then we just need to tone it down. So we can do like 1 or even 2. And then we'll just do that like this. And then do custom distance. And then what happens is when that goes like that. Oh, that actually doesn't look too bad so far. Just need to maybe do that. And then we can start doing like yellow soul. This song gives me corpse bride vibes, says Damon. The glow, I love it. So what we're going to do is get all of these looking the best that they possibly can. Like duplicate there, and this one's going to be... For AI usage and stuff, it's like anything like dangerous exploration and stuff is fine. Anything other than that is like, not so sure. Primarily because it just starts taking away from a lot. There we go, then we'll just do relationship. Soul 2. There we go, we're slowly getting more of these lights in here now. It looks so perfect that way, says Spam Chromo. Thank you very much. I like trying to like make it work the best it can, especially because like even if I have to, I can take it like outside the container and have it reflect off stuff that way. That might be a good thing as well. Like I do that and then just go and hide that right there. Maybe on the back as well. And then if I tone that down instead of 3 to like 1, then it gives the area around it a little bit of extra lighting. Just trying to think about it now, because if you go like 3 like that, it's so subtle. It's a nice touch. It's subtle, but it works, you know. You only see it when it's dark as well. The question is, it's like, do I waste that many lights though on it? When I can just go like, delete, and then possibly just use another light for it? Like, hang on. Like, I can use another light pointing down for the, like, a spotlight for the edges there, but it's like, we'll see. It's definitely highlighting that. Hang on. Mooney, am I being dumb? No, you're not. You're not. You're being okay. Orange. Let's get all these. Soul orange. There we go. It's slowly. That's actually working pretty nicely. The containers seem to have some sort of inner lights pointing upwards and down on the inside. Yeah, they do. David. Right, let's get rid of that. The way that was bluntly put then put me off. I was like, wait, what? By put me off, I mean, like, threw me for a moment. I had to do a double take. I was like, wait a minute. Where's the blue one? There it is. And then we just go. Okay, and then cyan's the last one. These are sacred relics. They need the visual effects. Mooney, make the souls have mouths. No! No. Sorry, I was being blunt as David. No, you don't have to be sorry, man. It just... It was like, wait, what? It made me do a double take, because I genuinely didn't expect it. Oh my god, that shot there, right? Oh, it skipped for a moment. Hang on. That shot. That's nice. That is... Hang on. It's gonna stay like that at the back, but... Where's... the camera's gone all freaky. Make sure I save that. Okay. Oh, yes. I was gonna miss the opportunity of attaching googly eyes to containers. Oh my god. Where are we now? This is Sammy. The Abyss. So, the problem, is the black one empty? Yes. The problem with this now is lighting up Asgore and Frisk. Maybe have it cracked. No, it's supposed to contain yours at the end of the game, Damon. The idea is it's empty because they only need you left, and you're the red one. The idea is that it's the, kind of like, you know, if you turn around to somebody and say, oh, I've got a bullet with your name on it. You know, maybe have the yellow one cracked for Clover. Maybe. But what I want to do here now is potentially add the soul effect that I've got. I just don't know how hard to go with it. So like, hang on, because the soul effect would just be a nice touch here. And then with like lighting Asgore and stuff, I'm just gonna have to make artificial lighting like I do normally, and they're just gonna, it's gonna look weird, but cool at the same time. Give them googly eyes. Maybe try to light those with Toriel closer. What I'm gonna do is do the 4-point lighting that I normally do for characters to fake lighting in certain scenes. I'll show you it in a little bit. I might do it with Toriel just as a you know, like a demo. But oh my god, this is looking nice. Been rewatching Digimon, missed that show. Digimon's also awesome. Absolutely love it. Is autism an off the topic? No, but I know a lot of people that have it. It's fine. Let's do Asgore. Where is it? Character files. Oh, wait a minute. Do I have him in just Blender? I can. Asgore. Where's my King of the Monsters gone? Asgore, where you are? There's him in a shirt. There's my original barrier fight sequence. Oh my god. That was like ages ago. Right, let's do character files, and then it was Wimsum. No, Gaster. No. What is it? Asgore 1.0. Nope. It was under. There we go. Animodels. Asgore. There he is. This is gonna be so cool. Oh, he has the 4-point lighting on him as well. Asgore's in another castle. That's also a good idea. After all it is, the style of shots in this movie. Yeah, the 4-point lighting is pretty good. You know, it helps out. Like, it means I can easily tweak everything to keep the lighting consistent. Wait, give me a sec. You've not seen Asgore. Asgore's really cool. It's the one from Floral that I got. Raphael says, I can talk finally, it didn't let me. Yeah, that's because of before. It's possible that I know what's going to happen next, and if it does, then I'll have to act again, but hopefully we shouldn't have any problems for the time being. I'm jinxing myself there by saying that, but... Yeah, the next one's literally, like, the next one up, in terms of what I can do to moderate stuff, is literally just make it so only I pick who talks. That's the next level of moderation. So, this is a warning in advance. If it gets to that point, I obviously don't mean any offense. It's more just the whole thing of, if it gets to that point, I'm not sort of like gonna be messing around. I'm just gonna be like, dude, seriously, this is all really problematic now, and this is how I'm addressing it. So there's just a warning for everybody in advance. Obviously, nothing personal. It's just trying to stop stupid stuff, you know. Because I just want to go back to having fun in chat, you know, having fun in chat and everybody just chilling. But can't do that until I solve this problem. So Spam Chromite says T-posing to assert dominance upon the lamps. Yeah, this is the test one. Hopefully they will get bored, says Damon. Well, if it gets to the point where I end up choosing who can talk, then yeah, you'd expect that. Because that's like the ultimate way of me controlling everything. Let's go. Movement cube. Now these lights are not final, so... Let's just do that, and then we do... Actually, instead of having the point lights there, I'll just redo them so I can show you. Bam. Right. Are these models downloaded or free on VRC? These are downloaded. This one specifically, Asgore, is one that I've been given by fellow creator, Floral. So, yeah, you will not be able to get this model without talking to Floral, and even then it's a case of you probably won't be able to get it. This is like basically a big trust thing between me and Floral. There he is. I just need to give him a good pose, a nice facial expression and stuff. But yeah, Floral was amazing. Floral came in the last stream. But yeah, I mentioned it in one of the very old videos, and then in the How We Got Here video, where I said basically this all started for my involvement with the Undernet was when Floral basically got a message from me and actually give me some attention in terms of being like, okay, what's your pitch? Are you a scammer or not? And I'm like, no, I'm not a scammer. So yeah. Oh, let's go. Front lights. So yeah, I really do thank Frisk for that, because if Frisk hadn't have, not Frisk, Floral, sorry. If Floral hadn't have done that, I probably wouldn't have been able to get the entire project off the ground, more or less. Primarily because that then had a knock-on effect of being like, look, I've had this trust, can we work this out with like a bunch of other people in terms of like creating stuff. Now normally for 4 point, what I'll do is I'll put a light behind as well. Like a light in front, a light behind, and then lights at the sides, and then have them at different settings so that I can tweak exactly how I want it. David says, kind of think you like Undertale, no offense. Sadly, I never finished school, so I don't know much about chemistry. Let's see, that's Asgore. Backlights. What I'll do is I'll try and get Asgore done here, and then we'll call it for the night. I'm almost always inside Floral's shop in the hub, see if there's any updates. Indeed, it's a really cool place to be. Like, I can't wait to see if Floral does any more avatars, but like, I remember going in and being like, these look really good, these are the best versions of these characters I've seen. I'm gonna need to ask for permission for this, I really need them. You know. Yeah, I've got the amalgamates. Like, I have all the amalgamates as well, which was actually really cool. Because that was part of the trust thing with me and Floral. Was like, I need the amalgamates, I need Asgore in both his shirt and his armor, and if possible, can you provide me with the basics for your version of Asriel's Hyperdeath form, you know, the god of Hyperdeath form where he's like a floating torso. That's what I used as the basics to model my own version, because I used the model that Floral made as basically like a template, and then I modeled mine over the top of it so that it was, you know, more detailed and everything, but basically followed the same sort of like structure and had the same scale So it was pretty cool doing that. Right, light. Will you add the scenes with the amalgamates? Yes. Does he have a really small stringy with that crown on his head? Yeah. Here we go, there's the... If I do that, normally I like trying to get the lights to be roughly about the same distance away, depending. There we go. Booty, add me to Immersiontale. Wait, what? King Fluffy Buns. He's gonna be so good. So there we go. That's the 4-point lighting setup. Now if I go left, light. Now I think about it, Azrael's Ascendant mode, I bet those scenes will be hard to render because of all the colourful background. It's gonna be crazy, like, I don't know how I'm gonna do the background at the moment. I even came up with like a different way of doing the barrier for that, but... John says, please stop asking for random AU characters, it ain't gonna happen. Yeah, like, random characters that are from AU probably are not gonna go in. I say probably, but like, it's definite no. I'm trying to keep this as close to canon as possible. How long would it take to finish this? The entire project. It's... If you count me actually trying to learn animation as well, then technically it's taken 2 years from the previous videos, 1 year to get to this point, and then it'll probably take like another year or more to do the full animation as well. You know, that's if you want the full breakdown. Let's see here, there's Asgore. That's honestly a pretty short time. I can't wait to show this my crackers average. It'll probably come out before all of Deltarune. No, I'm messing. That's me throwing shade at Toby. Or rather, it's just a joke at Toby's expense because of how long Deltarune's taking at the moment. Because that's like the fandom at this point, just being like, dude, seriously, where is it? So we've got Asgore here. Just need to see what the lighting looks like. It's been so long since I've seen Asgore in this type of scene where he's in the barrier and the barrier looks better. It's gonna be nuts to do this because I'm gonna have to do like a crazy knife fight, like knife versus spear. Is this your last animation? As in, like, my last project, yeah. This is my last animation project. All the other ones have been crazy. Oh, that's the only problem with 4-point lighting there. Hang on. Right, so what I need to do for there, I just noticed this then, is because the barrier there, the way that it works is crazy. I need the roughness to be like that, and I need the specular to be down. Because the barrier doesn't work like that. Now it does. The problem is the lack of shadows. Like, the lack of shadow underneath Asgore looks weird. But I mean, it's what we gotta do, man. It's what we gotta do. Maybe specular just a little bit? So if I do 1 for specular. Oh, did that actually make a difference there or not? No. Have you tried ever being a game dev? I have worked in game development for a little while. I've done a load of indie stuff. And yeah, I did a load of indie stuff. I've done AAA stuff in the past professionally. And then this is like the last thing that I'm doing. Maybe since it's a magical place, maybe put shadows on the ground will not be very important. I figure maybe I can fake it if I have to. But then again, if I do like this now, don't know whether, do they have contact shadows? No? Okay. Now if I can tweak this lighting just a little bit, then we're good. Don't mind as long as it comes, as long as it's not from August to January 2025. Wait, what? What did you work on? What's AAA? So, basically, I used to be a video games tester, and I worked for one of the big companies. Not gonna say which one, even though the video for all of this is in on my main page. But yeah, I used to work for a games publisher, and I used to do testing for both hardware and software. That's as much as I can tell you. I can't say anything else, but after I kind of gave up on that at about 2020, I think it was. After I gave up on that, I just started doing like indie stuff, helping indie developers. And then after that, I've just been doing streaming. The NDA is big, yeah. I won't be around for it if it does to Sammy. No! But yeah, obviously can't mention what's been happening with that. But if you want to see what I've worked on, or some of the stuff that I've worked on, then it's on the main page as a video. It's not all of it. A lot of stuff I actually go uncredited, primarily because that's just the way the industry works. I can't say anything else. But yeah, basically, a lot of the stuff I've gone uncredited on. And then beyond that, there's a lot of stuff that I've tested that is like internal and other things like that I can't tell you about. So basically that video just about touches the tip of the iceberg with stuff that I've tested. How old are you actually? Old enough. Old enough. I'm a wizard at this point. I'm not too old to be ancient, but I'm not too young to be a teenager. That's a very interesting way of saying it. Although saying that mentally, I still feel like a teenager. So. I'm curious, how long does these NDA last for? 5 years, I think. I'd have to check. He has a few wrinkles on his brow. Who's NDA? What company give you? Can't say. Basically, to be ultra safe. I can't say. But yeah, basically, this is the kind of stuff that I'm really passionate about. So when people are like, dude, what did you do? It's like, I did some really cool stuff that I can't tell you about, really. The only thing that I can say is it involved lots of cans of Coke and some Belgian waffles. And that's it. People will be like, wait a minute, what's that mean? It's like, you'll figure it out. Or maybe you won't. It's no big deal. Still trying to figure out the lighting here that I want for this. That looks okay. The old-fashioned trick, trick didn't do it. I mean, that's kind of the part of the NDA. Yeah, waffles. Cans of Coke, you mean without the cans, right? No. Without getting into too much of stuff, all I can say is that cans of Coke ended up on my desk piled really high. To the point where I was absolutely shaking at one point from a caffeine overdose. And yeah, the canteen did some very nice waffles. With it being Waffle Wednesday. And yeah, I ended up potentially making some people break their diets by wanting more waffles. Or rather, wanting any waffles. So yeah, I may be an enabler of people wanting waffles. I tend to have that effect on people where it's just like, so anyway, anybody know that they're doing waffles in the canteen? It's like, wait, what? And the next minute, waffles. Everybody's lining up for waffles. It's just like, so yeah. Plot twist, Moody's actually a lizard person. Somebody's actually called me a robot before. You know, that's been fun. I need Asgore's spear here. But yeah, that's as much as I can tell you about the games industry. The coolest part about any of that, though, is simply that if you want to know exactly what I did without me actually telling you, if you search up the testing part for the Halo 3 documentary, you know, like behind the scenes for Halo 3, I can safely say it's pretty much like 99.9% accurate. That's how I get away with it, you know. So if you're familiar with that, then you've pretty much seen everything that I do without me actually telling anybody. Waffles, yum yum. Yeah, so you're the local waffle dealer. It's like when people are making like really nice waffles, and then you just happen to walk past them, like, oh, those are really nice waffles when you try them, and then it's like, hey guys, they're making waffles. Next moment, everyone's like, wait, what? It's like, yeah, it's really yummy, and then everybody breaks their diets so that they can go get waffles. Yeah, I'm pretty safe for that kind of thing. I don't like breaking NDA. I've never done it. I don't like the idea of it. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. I'm trying to find Asgore's spear here because I know I had a model of it somewhere. Beep, 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 beep. I swear I had like an MMD version of like Asgore's spear or something. Ooh. Songs, bangs, man. So you're a gamer, like Markiplier. What's an NDA? Non-disclosure. Basically, what it means is that I can't tell anyone what I worked on. Essentially, I'm basically Batman. it makes me like video game industry Batman, where it's like, yeah, I'm a gamer, yeah, I tested stuff, but I can't tell you exactly what, otherwise I'd get absolutely raked over the coals for it. And what I mean by that is the games industry would basically take me for all the money I own plus extra, and then I'd never get a job in that industry again if I wanted to go back into it. Because it relies on trust, and anyone that breaks that normally just does not get let back in for obvious reasons. You know, so it's crazy. I'm trying to find this file for Asgore's spear, because I know it should be here. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Well, I'm just gonna try and see if I can find the MMD file for this thing, because I know it's around here somewhere. I'm Batman. Red big ass fog, indeed. Let them cook. But yeah, games industry stuff is normally really fun. It's just, it's crazy. Oh, one of my favourite songs, which means we're about an hour 56 in. This is, yeah, I love the way I know where this is in the freaking timeline now, just because of how I like it. Yeah, this is Freedom to be Flawed. So good. This makes it sound totally magical, you know. Do, do, do. Trying to find... Damn spear. I know I have it. Trying to find it is a pain in the butt. Asgard's throne room? No. Undertale model pack, tutorial. Try. No, spear? Nope. I'm just gonna have to find the model for it again and download it. And then I've got to quickly change the... Oh my god, I had to change that then so quickly. I was just like, I'll just pick a random one because I always get copyright striked if you get medium playing. Where is it? There we go. Why do people use ChatGPT? Because they're crazy. I don't know how, but the first time I saw Asgore unsheathing his trident and breaking the mercy button, I thought it was so badass. I mean, it's scary. Sammy says, but Dave, speaking of waffles and food, what's your opinion on cornbread? I've not had it. I have not had it. I had to go up to read that, by the way. Sorry about that, Sammy. Yeah, I've not had cornbread. Give me a sec. DeviantArt. I'm just going to go find this trident on DeviantArt, because I know it's that moment where you just know where anything is. Undertale, Asgore, MMD, DL. Yeah, on Asgore, where are you? Where's your trident? There it is. Wait, does it come with his standard model? Hang on. No, wait, that's... Do not try model list. Let's try the model list, because I swear... Cape Physics... What, so can I just import him and I'll immediately have it, or what? Because I've got that model. Give me a moment. Oof, no cornbread. Yeah, I haven't had it. It's not a thing over here. Almost feels like they never tested the toys. This spam come out. Wait, what? Right, let's try. Speaking of toys, it makes me want to watch Small Soldiers now. Such a good film. Such a good film. In before I find out half of chat and it hasn't seen Small Soldiers. I'll be upset. Right, let's see. Where's this version of Asgore? Oh, he's not got his trident. God damn it. Let's try... Trying to find this thing now. There we go. Asgore's trident. Download it here. There's no preview. We can just download, right? Yep, there we go. It's a raw file. Open the raw file. Find out it's called Asgore's Trident, which I've got in my files somewhere. I'm just gonna... That moment where I'm almost opening the file with all the new trailer footage and be like, no. Spoiling everything. Where is it? It's round here. Trident. Oh, apparently there's just no match for it. There should be. That's weird. Let's do external libraries for characters and scenery. Go to Asgore's Trident, which was downloaded just. Pull that into my source files. And then we'll grab that and make sure the PMX is fine before we import it. Just go new, general. Because Asgore needs a trident, man. Asgore's Trident. Bam, there we go. I just need to make sure this is fine and actually not goofed up, and then away we go. Let's see. Did you see the Small Soldiers short? Yes, I did. Small Soldiers is such a sick film. It's in my top 6. Nice. Yeah, Small Soldiers was amazing. Really good film. Right, let's... How many verts is this thing from MMD? Is somebody just like... Yeah, they've gone all out crazy with it. Right, let's try and fix this a little bit. Merge by distance. That already gets rid of 600. Jeez. Okay, right, can we... Turn to quads. Oh no, it's all in Japanese. Wait, why is... Oh, I see. That's for shrinking when they shape... crazy shape keys that make it giant? Okay. That moment I'm trying to fix somebody else's work again. Like normals, geometry data, clear custom. Ew, no! I might have to not do that? Okay, right. If I do that... Oh! Is that how I get it? I just import it? It looks that bad? Oh boy. Japanese trying no auto smooth. Yeah, that's rough. Like, ew, what have they done there at the bottom? I've got to have a look at Asgore's Trident now. Undertale, Asgore Trident. There's an art station one that somebody's done the Second Life Marketplace. Let's see. I swear I had a better one. Let's try Asgore. Dude, if I can get one like off Sketchfab or whatever, that'd be nice as well, because it's probably going to be better than this. I don't understand where the other one's going, because I had one that was like really good. Please tell me that's a download. Oh my god, yes. It's a free model and it's a download and it's from Sketchfab and it looks totally better than this one. Just double checking this now. Right, next one, that's kind of cool. So, okay, so I have access to some that are better from Sketchfab here. We'll just use that instead. That fork has seen some action. Not even symmetrical. Yeah, the geo is not good on it. The geometry is just flat out bad. No wonder I didn't have it in my source files. Until now. Now I've got to get rid of it from my source files. Let's just... Right, what we'll do is we'll download this other one, see whether that works, and if it's not good, we'll download another one and see whether that's good. I just need to keep going until It looks okay. Okay, that one can't be used because it's not going to download for it. The second one, no. I'm really impartial to the one that we've got here. I'm going to need to put that person in the credits. Get this FBX file. Let me just go File, External Libraries, New, Folder, Scores, Trident. Take that, bring that over here. Source files. FBX is there. Textures. I mean, it's just a red trident, right? See if this works. File, import, FBX. This better be better. Like, somebody tried at least. I'm gonna be nice and say somebody actually tried, but the other part of me is like, please, please no. I wish they hadn't. Really, is Homestuck a bad word? No. Homestuck isn't a bad word. Homestuck is a term used for adults. No, I think Damon, what they mean is the webcomic that Toby worked on before Undertale. Hopefully, because if I get triggered by more bad tridents, I'm crunching one in Blender right now. Well, let's see if this works. Honestly, I don't mind this. That doesn't look bad. And then we can just like... Why did they split all that up? It's literally the same thing. No, it's fine, man. It's fine, Damon. I'm crunching one right now so I can give it to you, says Spam Chromite. But yeah, it doesn't look that bad. Yeah, this one looks a lot better. Easier to work with as well because it's quads. I'm just gonna... Because it's all red, right? There's no difference here, so we can just... I'm just gonna get rid of those and just go Asgore. Trident. Metal. I actually like the shape of those prongs. Yeah, I just like the way that it overall looks. It's actually pretty nice. Especially compared to the other one. Looks so clean. I prefer the crunchy ones, says David. That's a fancy fox, says John. Indeed. So it's like that. And then we just make it look metal by playing around with the metallic and the roughness. The reason why I was laughing at the whole thing if I prefer the crunchy one was just because I remember just how bad the geometry was for the other one. And I'm just sat there going, no, in my head. Imagine all the veggies you could eat with that. Imagine me just doing like a freaking outtake where it's just Asgore trying to eat veggies with that. Very similar to how Undyne tries to stop Frisk from getting up from the table. You know. Spam Chromite says, yeah, I get a little triggered by badly done hard surfaces. I did hard surfaces for ages. This is one thing I didn't. There was just a big detonation in my city, says Average. Oh, hope everything's alright. Yeah, the last thing I worked on, Damon commented, which was One Last Fight. I'll grab it real quick and show you what the previous thing that I worked on was, so you can just see it, because this project is way better than that. Or rather, that was the last main one that I did. Before that, it was like all my smaller ones. Where was it? If we just go... one last... Oh. Because that was done in Unreal Engine. One last. There it is. Just give me a sec. Just gotta throw this thing up. Okay, here we go. Just gotta so this is the last project I ever worked on properly. That was like a couple of years ago. I love the way that's come up with the Undertale thing there. There we go. David. So yeah, this is powered by Unreal Engine 4, but yeah, this one's my Armored Core trailer. All of the assets in here are made by me by hand. Like none of this is borrowed. Like none of this is like Immersiontale. This is like the exact opposite to Immersiontale. Where Immersiontale's like all about the animation and trying to just get a load of assets together. And sure, I'm building some stuff, but I'm not building all of it. This is like, I'm building every single little bit of it by hand myself. You know. John! So yeah, this gets better in a bit. But yeah, this was going to be basically... Immersiontale is what this project was going to be if it got completed. The difference being that Immersiontale is a collective effort of multiple people with just me animating, whereas this was me animating, me doing everything in Unreal Engine 4, me modeling, texturing. So yeah, it was a lot more detailed. Like this was a lot more intensive for me. It was crazy. This is also the most detailed I've ever gone with any model whatsoever. Or rather, any modeling whatsoever, because this was a lot of, like, really high detailed modeling, and then having to rig it all and animate it, and do, like, all the normal maps and everything else. I'm still really, really happy with the models for this. It's just, it's a shame the project didn't reach its full potential. Yeah, you'll see it in a moment. This is only a little animation, but it's crazy. Again, this is all done by me. Nobody else helped me with this one. So this was rough. This is 4 years ago now as well. This is supposed to be like my really big project that I wanted to get into that would have made me more into like 3D and everything. And then when I realized I couldn't do this for various different reasons, I ended up salvaging the assets and making this animation for it. Why can't I find it? Were you winging it? No, I had a plan for it. Like, I had a really giant plan, I had a script wrote out and everything, but it didn't happen because I was essentially making, like, over 200 different parts, and then cobbling them all together to make different mechs and stuff. Then I had to make the environments and all the vehicles and stuff like that, and the particle effects. I remember trying to get this to run very, like, optimized. It was crazy. Like, it never reached fruition because it was just taking so long. And I was even going to have characters in, like Immersiontale, you know, like, outside of the mechs and stuff. It didn't happen primarily because the character artist that I was with ended up doing a lot of work in his free time that wasn't what I needed for the project, and ended up actually getting a job in the industry as a result as a character artist, and then went ahead and worked on a load of different things for like Fortnite and I think Overwatch and some stuff. And once you get an industry contract like that, you're basically screwed in terms of working on personal stuff like this, because then you risk them turning around and being like, oh, we're interested in that, so we're going to take that content or just tell you not to work on it. Because it's against personal interests. You know, so... yeah, it was crazy. How come I can't find it? I think this one is private, I'm not too sure. Yeah, this is me trying to make the mech fights look a little bit dynamic and interesting. Love that camera shot there. And then the sound effects are done in a way that's meant to sound like you're actually there, so everything that sounds further away is meant to be because of the distance and stuff. I remember setting up this, it had like over 100 particle effects in this one scene, just for every single like bullet effect and stuff. It's my first time animating as well. Properly, anyway. Love that slow-mo shot there. Whole point for this is just guy fighting a losing battle against a boss. And then they both end up having a draw. Fun times. And then that's just the end there. What age? I can't remember what age I was 5 years ago. Yeah. You died. Yeah. It was meant to be just like a double draw at the end. And then even the ending here was to be messing around in After Effects, recreating the, I think it was either the intro or the credits for the AC game that this all came from as well. Like, I remember I was really in depth in the lore ages ago, and it all, the way that I wrote it all fit into the lore and everything pretty nicely. But yeah, all this background stuff is me recreating everything in After Effects and then just rendering it out and layering it over each other. So there's a lot of work in here. Like, a lot of the original staff that worked on stuff in the actual game that I referenced it from was in here, and then, like, after that, it's just, like, me being constantly in, like, every single credits. I had, like, a load of unused content that I didn't use for that as well, but it's primarily just because didn't get to fully complete the proper original version of it. But yeah, that was the last proper project I worked on, like a major one, and then there was the smaller animations I've done. But yeah, all of that you just saw was me actually modeling from scratch, so it's not as if I don't know how to model or, you know, I'm not good at modeling. I'm decent at it, just hard surface stuff, you know, which I've mentioned before. I like doing environments and mechs and things rather than characters. Characters are just terrible for me. Like, I really don't like characters just because, like, you can either specialize in one thing or another in the industry normally, and I specialized in levels mainly and then hard surface. So yeah, it was one of those things where it's just like, oh boy. And funny enough, I'm self-taught as well. I'm self-taught with like a bunch of different tutorials online and stuff like that. I still remember Cyber Troopers with some fondness. Yes, Cyber Troopers or Virtuaron is so good. Don't have it on the Dreamcast, we have it on the Saturn. But I've played the Dreamcast version on, I think, the 360 arcade. do that so we get some sort of like reflectiveness on Asgore's spear, and then we just go, or trident. We'll just do that, and then we'll just go file, save. Again, the whole point of this project isn't so much the modeling and everything, it's more just the animation, which is why I keep telling people, like, it's all about the animation, because I never felt like my animation was that good before, but oh my god, like looking at that from like 4 years ago and then comparing it to Immersiontale, everything from Immersiontale looks so much better. Imagine all the experience you have now. I'm sure you saw some things you can improve on. Mainly just the stiff animations, but like mainly I think that might be just due to the stuff that I was rendering it with. I was using 3ds Max at the time, which is a totally different program, which I've referenced before in streams. Like, Blender's such a lifesaver for me now. You know. Damon says, most people don't know autism isn't a superpower. Indeed. Autism is probably what makes me a complete madman when it comes to doing projects like this. But that is yet to be found out. I still need to actually get checked for it. It's either that or ADHD. It's one or the other. Jen just calling down from upstairs going, why not both? I need this to fit in Asgore's hands here. True, but fish. Wait, what? Guys, I can fly, says Sammy. Let's see if we can get Asgore to kind of look like he's looking over his shoulder all kind of aggressively. Aggressive shoulder looking. I just realized how stupid that sounded for a moment. Which hand does he have this in? Isn't it his right one? Hang on. Asgore, Undertale. Oh, I see. In the actual fight, he's holding it like that. Yeah. He's holding it primarily with his left hand, and the right is just backing it up. Oh my god, there's some really cute artwork of, like, 8-year-old Undyne hanging off Asgore's arm. Okay, here we go. I said that too. Also, hi Jen, this is Sammy. She's just getting ready to go to bed and checking on the baby as well. Right, so what I need to do here is just get this ready, because I don't have to finish this totally tonight, because I'm going to be calling it soon anyway, but I do need to at least get it ready so that, like, we can have a shot of Asgore. Dude, that's actually looking pretty nice. I'm just not so sure whether that's... What do we reckon, guys? Too big or what? It might actually be just big enough. If I put it like there. Some people say he was wielding his trident upside down, but that's just how he fights. Are you a troll? That's why you're using a model. No, I'm not a troll. I'm using a model because I just like it. You know, it means that I don't have to come on camera properly. Dude, that's actually looking real nice. Just checking his eyes. That looks nice, because it kind of gives us continuity as to seeing where the heck we've been, where everything is. He's an AI tuber. I'm a VTuber. Only few people have seen Dave's face. Dave doesn't have a true form. No, I like my VTuber model. It may be kind of generic, but I like it. Oh. Stretching slightly here. He's noticed the... Ah. Right. But what I can do here is just open Asgore's file on its own. Just realized I better save that like that instead, because otherwise the thumbnail that it's going to save is going to look stupid. Let's try. What I need to do is go into the files for floral stuff. Any models? There's lemon bread, Asgore with a watering can, Endogeny. That reminds me, Endogeny is going to be cool to show off. Just hang on. Which one was that one? Oh yeah, that was Endogeny eating food. I wonder what that looks like at 30 FPS now. He's a good boy. He's a good boy that's made out of many other boys. I've got that in the background in the tree lab. Enjoy that Ghost in the Shell reference. I need to head to bed, says Damon. Thank you very much, Damon. Let's see. Asgore. I want to at least try and pose him. Yay, the baby, pet the doggos. Dave's face just splits in half like a geisha. Oh, that's freaky. How smart are you? What's 1,000 times 1,000? I don't even. I wouldn't like to say I was super smart. It's just I don't like being put on the spot either. I'm just sat here like, I'm just chilling. Let's go. My brain also isn't working because I'm partially getting ready to go to sleep. So I'm just like, It's 1,000,000. Wait. When I'll be your... No, I'm not 50. I'm not 50. It would be hilarious if I was. Oop. Let's do this. I need to... I need to move Asgore's ears partially. Oop. Let's do that. Oh, come on. There we go, that'll work. Just want to see him posed a little bit. You're 51 right now. Just show the boy. I really do like it when a game comes with pet the dog or pet the cat too. It's always fun. Let's... She did that. I can't remember whether I was going to have Asgore, like, looking at the floor already. Or, like, looking up and then looking down and just be like... No. Maybe I'll leave that for next time, because, like, getting late already. Although, I think I can just about whip up something here. Nope. I need like a relaxed pose for his hand here, so we'll do that. Don't forget to check the mute. Oh, yes, I do. Good one. Sammy is a troll, says Raphael. Nah, she's just joking. Or rather, they're joking. I really should ask before gendering people. That's terrible of me. Oh. The only problem with this now is making it look okay. Oh. I need to have him be slightly hunched over. Then have him be like, oh, crap. Like that. The feels with this theme, I know, right? My gender is much like Frisk. It depends. That's fair. Sorry about that, Sammy. Sorry about that. I should have. I really should have checked first. Hate it when I make that mistake. It's like the worst mistake ever because it's something that's so easy to just ask somebody. No. Oh. Now let's do that, and then we just go. About that for the fingers. Then roughly about there with the thumb. What I'll do is I'll do this, then I'll do the Coke can. Real quick. Or rather the Mew Coke can. Huh. I have to do it like that because of how it looks. Or can I... Ah, there we go. So that looks a bit funky. Some positioning's a bit weird here. Oh no, that looks terrible. Some positioning's a little bit weird. Maybe if I just... do that, that's gonna be okay. Let's see. Asgore looking down onto the child. It's cool, Dave. I answered anything. Thank you very much, Sammy. Again, sorry for the problem. Right, so we got Asgore looking kind of depressed here. Because he doesn't want to do this. He never wanted to do this. He kind of got angry for, I would say, really, really good reasons. But, what the? Jan? Okay. Yeah, I'll just get this done. Oh. Let's just try and pose him like this a little bit. The idea is to kind of have the trident be in this hand just for the teaser pose. And then we'll just have the cloak out a little bit more. Can I move the... No, I can't, but I can make it bigger. If I do... that. Let me just go... that. Oh. Then that makes him look very hunched over. It's this other arm, man. This other arm looks terrible. Oh, this is from the end of Yellow. Let's try the hand pose. This is one of my favorites. Okay, that's a little bit better for pose. Animating capes is going to be like a pact with the devil. No, I love doing that kind of stuff. It's like one of the main things where I love doing, actually, is like animating all of like the capes and stuff by hand. It sounds really like masochistic, but I absolutely love it. There he is. Now if I take that and I do let's go sad pose. And then we just do barrier EX, right? And put the trident in his hand, which will be left hand. Relations. Yeah, that's the right one. So I need to go Asgore's trident, relations, bone, hand, L. You're more patient than me, my respects. Yeah, I love it. You know. Let's do that. Right? And then we'll just... He's holding that really far down now. Maybe. Raise it to about there. Put it about there. And then I gotta change his arm pose. Oh, come on now. Maybe actually make the damn thing slightly smaller? I don't know. Just a tiny bit? There we go. Right, let's try. $180. Oh, dude, just that for a shot, and then we see him like go over the shoulder. But of course, because we're hitting him from the front here, we gotta. That's looking a lot nice. And then we can just go like layout. Hang on, I'm gonna play the animation and also save it just for the sake of it. And then we can. Right, so here's the barrier. Oh wait, I'm gonna turn that off. So we go in through here. Oh, there we go. I'm just like watching that now. Oh, it's so good. It almost matches it. It's impressive how he looks like a mix of Goofy and the impression they might give some dramatic lights too. Like I can't wait to actually give him because he's got these facial expressions. I can't wait to like give him proper expressions and better posing, because this is literally just a basic pose, I'd say, for, you know, trying to get him looking good for this area. Yeah, that's cool. Greg. Right, let's try the can. I need to do that before we call it, and then I can call it. You guys think God exists? I have no clue. Let's do the can. Where are we here? I need to find the file. It's in here in my downloads. Here's everybody else's artwork. I think it's either in here or I've saved it directly already into the Immersiontale custom textures folder. Hang on. I may have been proactive and just immediately saved it to the custom textures. Oh no, it'll be in the Mew merch. There we go. We can go. Dude, this music to this. Right, let's. That music, man. Yellow. And then we can just. I can make the actual can properly later. Let's see if this wraps properly. If it does, I'm going to be really happy. Because it already looks awesome. By the way, thank you very much for this, Sammy. Mew Mew Cola, indeed. Greg approves. Mossy Greg. Well, let's see. Does it loop? Oh my god, it loops. Sammy, you're amazing. That just works straight out of the package. Like, no problems whatsoever. Just down to me to make it awesome, you know, by making it like look metallic and stuff and actually slapping it on a can. Like if I just buy them, there we go, slap it on a can, ambient bloom, screen space, roughness 0.4 maybe? So it's got that kind of metallic look to it. Yeah, that's awesome. That's gonna go really nicely. It's so hard to do seamless textures. I need you to read the text on the side. It's a little fun monster reference. Okay, let's do it. So we got Kissy Cutie Cola, pink lemonade flavor. Let's see this. Jump into the magical world of Mew Mew Kissy Cutie with this stellar drink inspired by the leading lady herself. Enjoy the delicious flavor of our pink lemonade soda. You'll also be taken to a new world of love, magic, and friendship. Oh my god, that's awesome. That's genuinely awesome. See, this is the kind of thing that I like from the community, as well as just doing something like this, and then we can just put it in the background and have it be cool, and everybody can then turn around and be like, hey, that's mine. You know, I did this thing. It appeared. You know. Might even have one of these in the True Lab, you know, for like the vending machine. Just have it on the floor. Speaking of Asgore. But yeah. Why does this kind of remind me of something out in the Mysterious Flesh Pit story? Wait, what? So yeah, thank you very much, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed. It's been really good. I've had a lot of fun. Apart from the obvious moderation issue. I hope to see you next time. We'll do some more stuff and it'll be fun. So yeah, until then, bye!